So welcome back, former Duke player Corey Maggette, alongside former Stanford All-American Casey Jacobson. Now, you're probably responsible for 37 of those wins in your one season there. Give us your best Coach K story.
Best K story. I told you and Casey this before. So this is on the time we just lost to UConn. And we go back to Duke, and all this stuff is swirling about, hey, Corey is supposed to come out. In my mind, I never even thought about coming out. So all of a sudden, say, hey, we're gonna do this press conference, and we're gonna have the guys say you're not coming back. So knowing me, I'm a freshman. I just took off running. I took off running. I took off running. So I ran to Elton Brand's apartment. So I'm in Elton's house, and I'm hiding in the closet. And then next thing you know, Elton said, you hear somebody knocking on the door. It was a former assistant coach there, Johnny Dawkins and Steve Wojciechowski. It's like, hey, Elton, we've been looking for Corey. Somebody said he was running through here, you know, inside his place. He said, man, I don't know where he is. So he goes through the closet, looking all over the place. He pulls the closet, the clothes on there. I was standing right there. I don't even know why he didn't see me. I can't believe he didn't see me. So next thing you know, they leave. I take off. EB said, hey, man, you got to go. Elton Brand, I was talking about with Atlanta Hawks. He said, man, you got to go. So I took off, ran back to campus in the dorm room. So I get to my dorm room, a guy that I went to high school with, his name is Dave West. I said, Dave, man, listen, if any of the coaching staff come here, do not tell them I'm not here. He's like, all right, okay. Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. Corey, you in there? And Dave comes to the door and says, oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Is Corey Maggette here? He's like, oh, hey, son, you have to tell me the truth now. Is he here? He's like, man, yeah, there he is right there. I was hiding under the bed, man. I was hiding under the bed. Steve said, hey, man, Corey, get out of here. Coach wants to see you right now. So I'm in the back of the car driving to Coach K's house. At this time, Coach K had just had hip surgery. So I get to his house. I'm already scared. And all of a sudden, he said, hey, Coach wants to see you in his room. I'm like, all right, okay. So they bring a chair like the mob boss. They bring a chair in there. I sit down, and Coach said, hey, man, we've been looking for you. Where you been? I said, hey, Coach, man, I don't know what's going on. You know, I was over at the gym. You know, I was at the weight room, et cetera. So next thing you know, he said, go in the living room. I want to talk to you. So he comes back. Some people's helping him out. And he has these huge pamphlets and sits it on the table. Say, hey, this is if you want to stay, and this is if you want to go. You know, we can do all these great things here at Duke if you stay. It'd be great for the team, be great for the school, et cetera. Now, if you go, here's your list. You have 1 through 13. This is if you want to go, this is the position you're going to be in. If you go lower than that, you're going to lose money. Wow. So I was like, oh, okay. So, hey, I just want to know what you're going to do. I said, hey, Coach, I'm not sure. He said, this is the decision you have to make on your own. This is where you have to be a man and grow up and make a decision. Right. I was like, all right, Coach. I ended up leaving. After that, having talked, I ended up going to the draft, which is a great thing for me. Right. Later on, I ended up seeing Coach K in Las Vegas playing high-limit slots. Ended up talking to him, et cetera. He got back in contact because through that time, it's like, hey, Coach K was mad at you. The team they didn't want you to be there, even though they probably was a little bit. You go through that fact. Next thing you know, the next year we're in the playoffs with the Clippers playing the Phoenix Sun. I get a call from Coach K and say, hey, man, I just want to call you and talk to you. You know, I know you're kind of, messed up right now, that you're coming off the bench, et cetera. But in order for you guys to win, you have to be aggressive on the court. You got to make them known that you're on the floor. If you guys do that, you have a chance to win and do something great for the terrible Clippers. Wow. I was like, all right. I ended up having 25 points that game. We ended up winning the game off the bench. We ended up losing the next day after that.
But he looked out for you.
He looked out, man. He had a chance to call me. Even the next game, when we lost, he called me, man, just told me how proud of what he was.
Not holding grudge whatsoever.
No
He's
grudges
still looking
whatsoever.
out for you. That's what makes Coach K so good.